What's going on, everybody? Savage Drumming with Frozen Rose here, episode 4 of Final Fantasy X. I know the first episodes are really story-driven, so there's not a whole lot of action going on, but we are out here cruising and perusing. We have just finally landed on this weird island where everybody is dressed weird like us. Frozen, take it away, my man.
Oh man, finally. Look at the crystal clear water. Also, to the side, there's a space to the left as well as the right of the shoreline where you are able to access some nice little trinkets.
As soon as you see them on the map, you know there's what? Oh, I got you.
So they decided not to put it here in the very beginning, but that's okay. Over to the right, there should be a box in a hidden code.
Keep looking, make sure. Here.
Also, hilarious that they really didn't put anything. There it is.
Got him. Antidote. You know, for all that sin toxin that I apparently ingested.
Repeatedly.
Papa Sin, give me your sin. Give me your toxin. Ugh. Make sure we don't trigger any cutscenes. If there's an area for me to go to, I'm 1000% gonna look. Mooncrest. I don't know what that is, but Mooncrest. Let's see what it does. Oh, that tells me nothing. But I'm sure it's valuable later.
I believe, if memory serves, it is designed for one of the ultimate weapons. It's one of the keys to unlocking its hidden potential.
Interesting. So far, we have met Titus, Riku, and soon to be this Johnny Alfalfa over here.
You know, no cap, if his hair was blonde, would he not be like a weird version of Johnny Bravo?
You wanna try that move one more time?
Yeah, I guess you're right,
Finally, things were starting to look up.
Also,
Look at the face.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
Oh, shouldn't have mentioned that name.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to
Look at
practice.
that. It looks like a face on his hood. A little.
I'm Walker, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
well, there are two things that we really need to talk about now that the cutscene is over, right? So one,
Okay.
can we talk about how much of a dick Titus is for kicking their ball just out to sea in the middle of the ocean
Just
now?
rocking a piss missile all the way next to whatever boat Riku was on. That ball is gone. That ball does not exist.
And then, like, to top it off, like, we move to topic number 2. Can we also talk about how great humanity is in what is essentially the world of this game, Spira? And
felt
how
like I
this
could
dude just
trust
met a
this
complete
Wonka,
stranger and was like, yeah, let me
so
feed you,
I
bro.
just had to ask. It's true Xanarkan was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Nice laugh.
But
I'm
you
sure I
from
can
the
do better
Xanarkand
later.
Daves, that was a good one, huh?
No, it's the
Yeah, I'm
disrespect
not
that he
saying
just
that
laughed
team
at this
never
man.
existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated
That's-
the fact
wow,
that
that's
Waka was
crazy.
trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Definitely not Waka laughing directly in his face.
Not only did Waka laugh in his face, he called him soft. He straight up said that a team surrounded by that environment was soft. Like,
Hey, it's this way.
Bro, I don't care if it's that way. I see shit over there. I need to explore. I'm cute. And Kayla is here in the chat. Good morning, Kayla.
like I said, it's Waka is such. I don't like. Where do I begin?
Huh?
That's not a cliff or anything, right? You know, so it's cool.
What's the big idea?
Anything. Guarantee there's no Albed primers on this island.
There is actually.
What?
Yup.
That makes no sense.
Why?
Well, they actively hate Albed.
This is
Small
true.
spoiler. You guys here are gonna learn very quickly how funny it is that like Waka did not age well.
No.
Do you know where the primer is?
I do. It's in the village.
Even funnier.
Believe it or not, it's in a spot he takes you to.
This guy is living in a fantasy land. So whereas these random battles may be a little annoying, I will say they are valuable for leveling up because you in this game, I will say from what I do remember, there's a lot of value in leveling up. Like, because the game will creep up on you very quickly, and all of a sudden you will not have the power to do
Anything.
anything.
To fight back.
And like, furthermore, you're getting free like ability spheres.
Just for killing mobs to level up.
So there's a lot of value in it. And also, this finally gives us a chance to talk about the game, to talk about what we remember about it, what we like about it. I haven't played this game, as I said before, in like 10 years. And this game actively changed me as a kid. 9 is still my favorite. But it's still a very pivotal moment. So all of this here, right? If we level up 2 more times, we'll have access to Flee. And Flee is great, but we don't really need it. What we really want is Haste.
Haste is a game changer.
Haste makes the difference. This game, so me personally, I'm a very defensive, high defense, tank, tower defense kind of player. This game changed the way I look at haste. Now, remember, I was a young warthog at that time. But look at all these ability spheres we're getting just for fighting mobs. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Actually floating, by the way. Oops.
I feel like that was just a mistake. I don't feel like it's supposed to be floating.
Likely so.
Or maybe it is.
Do you know what causes overkill?
So overkill is basically just you doing too much damage. You're just killing them in excess. I believe you have to breach a certain health percentage.
Is there any benefit to overkill, or just aha, you really kicked them pretty good?
Trying to understand the overkill system. I'm currently reading up on it because it's so the reason why you care so much about overkill is because you can get exclusive rare drops that only occur from an overkill. So you can get anything from so you get double items from an overkill as well as rare drops from certain enemies.
Interesting. I figured there had to be some kind of mechanic. Never played Final Fantasy, but the closest game was Kingdom Hearts, and I loved it. Absolutely, dude. Kingdom Hearts is where it's at. And in fact, if you guys decide that this is something that you enjoy watching these playthroughs, I would be very happy to play through the Kingdom Hearts games.
So the surefire way to 100% get an overkill is you must do 225 damage in excess of the HP remaining.
Team, right?
So if an enemy has maybe 5 HP left, you'll have to do 230 damage.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun.
Can I say no to you?
Sure thing.
He sounds so disheartened.
Ooh, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Definitely not swimming in my boots.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only 2 things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
I do know that the first game I play in Blitzball is designed to make me lose, but is possible to win.
After quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Ooh, get him.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best.
I mean, our goal is to score.
We give it our all. I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm in for, right? I don't play a 1v1 for second place. Weird.
It's like, this is the captain of their team, by the way. And he has like the worst mentality I've ever heard of. Like, as long as we do our best, you know, it's fine, right?
All right. Do you have a suggested route?
Not offhand.
That means we get to explore. Woo whoop. Well, that sure backfired pretty quickly. Ilka 8. Bikanel Zug 8 Uha. Okay. Must be on the level. Oh yeah, it sure is. So this game has taught me a lot about exploring. And if it says to go left and I see a pathway to the right, I am guaranteed to go to the right. Yeah, and there's a treasure chest down there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of like stuff.
I remember this being a waste of time as a kid, but I also don't know what I had for breakfast 2 days ago. So, realistically,
there are some points you can access now, and then there's some that you absolutely have to access later with a special transportation mode that becomes available during the, I'd say, borderline end of the game.
oh, damn it. Yeah, you're lost. You can't get stuck. Yeah, I don't think I can access any of these now. But we will get them.
What, the Elbed primers?
No, like, for instance, like that treasure chest down there. And
Yes.
Was there a fast travel in this game?
Yes, it's something that you unlock later on in the game, and you can quite literally bounce to all the spheres or save spheres in the game.
Makes sense.
You
I
can also
vaguely remember it.
Yeah, so that's why there's a sphere grid or a save sphere all the way up on top of that platform, even though you can't get to it currently. Also, crazy enough, so when I played this back in the day, like, you know, during our childhood for all you young folks. That was a
Be on
long
guard.
ass time
There
ago.
are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
I'll backhand the bejesus out of you.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
For the level of
Cool.
douchebag this guy ends up
Turn
being,
come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
he seems really
About the
sympathetic.
Crusaders, you can
to
ask
this
them
guy.
yourself. They got a lodge
Yeah.
in the village.
All right, cutscene's over. Go ahead.
Crap, what was I saying?
It's the worst.
Besaid Village.
Yeah, I lost
They
my
got
train
any
of thought
food
real
there?
quick.
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around
Sade
first.
Village. Oh, I remember something about this. This was revolutionary for me.
Let's see.
You actually had to
The
wait in
Crusaders'
line.
Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I
don't
didn't
remember
know it in
her.
the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
Hmm.
Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
How am I going to get lunch? I don't have money. You know what?
Solid questions.
We will answer that on the next episode. We've made our way through Besaid Village and we're about to meet the village summoner. This kid's running with no shoes on. Bro, you're going to stub your toe. But that is going to be the end of episode number 4. These half-hour episodes are killing me because I just want to get you guys to the action so bad. But I think that is a great place to stop at. And with that being said, we're going to meet the village summoner on the next episode, episode number 5. So a little bit of a longer episode this time. I think, no, probably not. I think it's only like 25 minutes, but I think it was still a good time. If you guys like this episode and like episodes like this and you want to continue on to the story, the best way for me to know is if you guys like the video, comment on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It helps me see that you guys are interested in stories like this, games like this, and if we can continue to do relatively well on this series, I would love to play Final Fantasy IX, maybe see what all the hype is about Final Fantasy VII, as I've never actually played it. And if we can continue those stories, then maybe, just maybe, we can play our way through Kingdom Hearts. So that being said, thank you guys for being a part of the channel, part of the stream. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, drive safe, drink plenty, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys in the next lobby.
Yes, sir.